Hey guys, so last week, if you remember, and if you don't, you should watch that video. It's amazing. Totes amaze. I'll link to it. But last week I was talking to you about Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, and how he said he was a one-trick pony. And I really loved that idea. And I stated how I thought Missing Link was a one-trick pony. You know, we were in presentation strategy specifically was our one trick. But that wasn't always the case. You see, I never actually started a presentation company. I became one. What I started was a business that did a bit of everything. We did interactive CD-ROMs, we did those digital business cards, we did websites, we did screensavers. God, did we do so many screensavers. We did all of these things. But the problem was, it was always difficult because there was always so much competition. Every meeting I went into, there was other 20 people that were doing that. I used to define this as being a stone's throw business. And what I meant by that is I could walk to my office window, throw a stone out of it and hit another company that did what we did. And that's not great. I remember I was reading a book called Selling the Invisible by Harry Beckwith, which is an amazing book that you must read. And I was reading this book and I realized that we needed something that would stand us apart. And at the time, one of the little things we were doing at Missing Link was presentations. And it was a thing that frustrated us the most because it wasn't sexy and it wasn't cool, but we were quite good at it. And what we realized is, wait a minute, if nobody else wants to do this, we should totally do it. My friend Mike Stopforth, he started Cerebra, and he started with that same mindset. He was looking around, we were all writing blogs and things, but nobody was selling it. And he was kind of looking around. I always refer to this as Stopforth's law, and that's any area that lacks an expert, whoever put their hands up first becomes the expert. Mike became the expert in that space, and we have become the expert in presentation theory, right? And when we started, it was an amazingly powerful position, because I could say things like, we're the fourth largest company in the world that does what we do. But that's because there were no specialist presentation companies. Presentations were departments that existed in agencies or other companies. It was just something that people did, or more often than not, they did it themselves. So that's the question. Are you a stone's throw business? How far would you have to throw a stone to hit another person that does what you do? How saturated is the marketplace you're in? And the key for me was not looking outside to find my point of differentiation, but to look inside, to narrow my field, to look within everything in the scope of work we did. What is the thing that we could do, that we could put our hands up and say, we are the experts? And I went to the office that day and I said to the guys, I don't care what you do. I don't care if you do video production or interactive design or sound, sorry, I dropped the mic, or any of these things. What I care is that from now on, if somebody asks you what you do, you tell them you're a presentation strategist. I know you don't feel like one now, but we'll make it true. And that's what we did. And here we are years later as a leader in our field in presentation strategy worldwide, mostly because I didn't want to be a stone's throw business. So if you are one, I beseech you to try find an area in which you can throw that stone as far as you want and never hit somebody who does what you do. When you get that right, you'll find an area made full with opportunity. Cool. Think about it. Peace.
Yo, what's up guys? Thank you so much for watching the Get Rich Quick show. If you really liked it, click the like button right over here. And if you liked it even more, click subscribe right over here. We'll see you guys next week. Peace out.